I'm Amanda Newman-Crutcher, the Nutrition Education Manager at Ceres Community Project. And today we're talking about the class that's going to be coming up on mindful eating. So we have here the top Google searches or internet searches for mindful eating, and we're going to do a reaction video for you. So we're going to get rolling. And the first one is, what's mindful eating? So mindful eating is being aware as you eat. Not having the radio on, not reading a book or being on a screen while you're eating, but being connected to your food and being aware that the food is in your mouth and you're chewing. So I would say mindful eating is chewing more, feeling the food in your mouth, and being present with the process of eating. And we'll talk about why that's beneficial. I'm sure one of the questions will ask us. So how mindful eating changed my life? Oh, that's a great question. Thank you. So I have a practice of meditation. So I am building my practice of awareness, and mindful eating, I would say, is like taking your practice, whether you have a yoga practice or a meditation practice, off the cushion, off the mat, into real life, and building that practice of awareness while you do other things. So whether you meditate or do yoga doesn't matter at all. Mindful eating can be your awareness practice. It can be the beginning of learning how to be more aware with everything you do in life. And the benefits of mindful eating are that you are present with your food, you chew better, so you're increasing your digestive ease, the absorption of the nutrients, and you're down-regulating your nervous system. You're in the present moment. So you've put your to-do list aside as much as possible. You're just being with the moment to moment eating your food. So it's very empowering. All right, next one. How mindful eating leads to healthy living. So the more we can be aware of everything we do, the more we can take actions that are in alignment with our deeper values. So awareness is a practice that helps us in all aspects of life. It helps us be more present. It brings more happiness. We can be fully present with everything that's going on in our lives. So healthy eating leads to healthy living because we're more aware, because not having digestive issues and having better absorption is going to nourish our bodies and is going to support our mental health, our physical health. It's going to help us with weight regulation. It's going to increase our enjoyment of our meals. It's going to add more presence to all of our life. So it's a great tool. It can be a stepping stone to being more aware with everything you do. What are mindful eating? This one's a tricky one to get off. What are mindful eating techniques? So some simple things to think about is, for one example, is putting your fork down between mouthfuls. So you're not shoveling food into your mouth unaware. It's incredible how good we are at getting our fingers to our mouths. We've developed that since we were very, very tiny, probably in utero. So we're really good at that, and we can do it mindlessly. But if we put our fork down between bites, we focus more on chewing and breathing. Are you aware of your breath while you're eating? That's a great question to ask yourself. I think also one of the techniques that I love is just taking a moment before I start my meal and having gratitude for the food in front of me, thinking about all the people, the earth, that have contributed to getting that food to me and how lucky I am to have that food in front of me. And food waste is a real issue, so I think mindfulness helps not only ourselves, but it also helps the planet. So putting your fork down between bites, practicing gratitude, having that pause before you eat, punctuating your meal from your day-to-day rush-around world shifts your mind to a more calm place. your nervous system actually makes that shift when you put your to-do list aside and you presence yourself in the moment. So just taking a moment to have gratitude, to be aware of your breath, to see if while you're eating you can continue some awareness of your breath are great techniques to develop mindfulness. Another one is being aware of chewing. Are you turning your food into liquid before you swallow, or are you just inhaling it? Those are great techniques. Okay, moving on, 2 more left. Let's see what they are. Can you lose weight with mindful eating? I would say it depends. If you need to lose weight, mindful eating helps you find your natural weight. So we become more in tune with our natural hunger. Why? Because hunger is a physical sensation. And if we're distracted when we're eating, we're not paying attention to or can we feel our stomach expanding? Do we feel full or not? We are so, me included, we're so out of touch with our hunger signals that being mindful while we're eating can help us find that. So I really encourage you to tune in, feel your body as you're eating, and it can help you notice that you're full or that you're tired and that you need to sleep. All these practices of awareness contribute to our wellness, and both sleep and not overeating contribute to weight loss. So if those are habits that you have, not sleeping enough, overeating, mindful eating is a great practice to help support weight loss. All right, and the very last one, 2 parts to this one too. What is mindful eating good for? Well, I would say that there's a lot of answers to that. We've talked about how having more awareness can actually bring happiness to your life. So I would say that's number 1. If we can increase happiness by being mindful of while we're eating, and hopefully that trickles over into other aspects of your life, that's a huge win. We also talked about how it can help prevent or heal digestive distress and malabsorption of nutrients. So that's another one. Mindful eating is good for weight management. It's actually one of the best tools for weight management. We also talked about how it's good for not wasting food, because you're more mindful as you're eating, you learn how much you need to eat. And hopefully that mindfulness spills over into your shopping, your recipes, so that you're using all the food that you purchase or grow. Mindful eating is good for quieting your mind and calming your nervous system, so mindful eating can be a tool that is beneficial for your physical health and your mental health and increases happiness. I encourage you to register for the class happening tomorrow, where we'll dive into these topics more deeply, and especially bring your questions. It's always nice to have people talk about, ask what they're interested in. So let me know what your experience with mindful eating is or what questions you have about it. Thank you.